Are you getting good advice or are you getting bad advice? Hey everyone, it's Shetty and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now I wanted to start a new series where we take a look at some of the most well-known and popular movies of all time and we look at the advice that's inside them for life, relationships, work, and careers. Now here's the thing, movies, music, and media have a huge impact on our minds. The dreams that we have, the way we see love and relationships and romance, and the way we see careers, work, and success are all impacted by what we see on the big screen. So our first movie that I'll be talking about today is none other than The Notebook. Now The Notebook is considered one of the best romantic movies of all time, starring Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams, and I can't wait to watch these scenes with you and dissect my thoughts and understanding about what's happening from a relationship perspective. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go straight in.
Well, you go out with me?
What? No!
No?
No!
No.
Hey, Pat, she just told you.
Why not?
I don't know, because I don't want to.
All right, well, you leave me no other choice then.
Oh my God!
I'm not kidding, no! Stop fooling around!
What are you doing? Oh, wait, grab the ball.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Will you? Or will you not go out with me? My hand slipping?
Then grab the bar, you idiot!
Not until she agrees.
Oh, go out with him, honey.
Okay, fine. I'll go out with you.
No, don't do me any favors.
No, I want to.
You want it?
Yes!
You want it?
Say it.
I want to go out with you.
Say it again.
I want to go out with you!
All right, we'll go out.
All right, so let's start with that one. Now, I've seen a lot of people write about this particular scene in the movie and seen a lot of people mention it, and I completely agree with them. I do not think this is a good way to ask someone out on a date. Or forget asking, force someone to go out on a date with you. Now, there's a few issues here because really, if you look at it, he's actually telling her that he will let go and commit suicide if she doesn't go on a date with him. This is probably gonna trigger the wrong emotions inside someone. If anything, it's probably gonna deter them rather than encourage them from going out with you. And it may make them feel really insecure and unstable around you as well. So, I mean, that's a sure bet, but let's carry on watching.
I was just being drawn to you.
Oh, geez, what a line. You use that on all the girls?
No.
Now, I've got to give a lot of credit here to Rachel McAdams playing the role of Ali because she calls him out. She called him out on just saying, I'm drawn to you. Now, that may be a nice thing to say in the movies. It may sound good when you see someone coming up to someone at a bar, but actually what we want is someone who asks us a question. Someone who wants to learn about us, someone who wants to get to know us. These are seen as much better signs of a promising relationship rather than someone just telling you that they're attracted to you. So let's keep watching.
Right, I saw you the other night with Little Miss Ribbons.
What are you doing tonight?
What?
Or tomorrow night, or this weekend, whatever.
Why?
Why, our date?
What date?
The date that you agreed to?
No.
Yes, you did. You promised and you swore it.
Well, I guess I changed my mind.
Now that's exactly happen if you tell someone that the only way that they're gonna get down from a Ferris wheel is if you go on a date on them. Notice how it didn't play through.
Look, I know you get some dirty guy coming up to you on the street, you don't know him. You don't know me, but I know me. And when I see something that I like, I love it. I go crazy for it.
What are you talking about?
Well, you.
Oh, you're good.
What?
You're good.
No.
You're good.
No, you're getting me wrong.
You're fantastic. You really are. I'm impressed.
I'm not usually like this, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
you are.
Now there's a lot of issues with what he just said to her. He said, when I see something that I like, I've just gotta, and he's like just about to say, I've just gotta have it, like I want it. And it's crazy because he's talking to her like she's a thing, like an object to achieve or something to get or something to buy or purchase, right? It's like almost window shopping. Now that sort of language should let us all know from the beginning that someone's pursuance of us is like them pursuing something that they just like and they want to have it. This is not great language for a relationship. It's definitely not great communication for a relationship, especially when two people have barely got to know each other or don't know each other at all. But this next part's the most interesting part.
That could be fun.
If you want. Pensive,
Smart. Superstitious. Brave. And I could be light on my feet. I could be whatever you want. You just tell me what you want and I'll be that for you.
You're dumb.
All right, that there is why I'm doing this whole exercise. That statement of I can be fun, I can be this, I can be anything you want me to be. You tell me what you want me to be and I'll be that. That is massive red flags in any relationship. If someone starts with a relationship wanting to be whoever you want them to be, they're going to lose themselves in that relationship. And when they lose themselves, they're one day going to come back to you and say, I don't know who I am anymore, right? Because if we just become who we think the other person wants us to be, then we stop being ourselves. And if you stop being yourselves, then who is that person really with? They're with a artificial, imaginary version of a person. And so what you really want to hear in a relationship is, hey, here's my priorities, here's what I like, here's what I don't like, and guess what? Some of those things may completely disagree with yours, but that's a much better place and a healthier place to start a relationship, knowing each other's differences, rather than actually saying that I'm just going to mold myself to become whoever you want, however you want, just to be with you. That's unsustainable, it's not going to last very long, and there's no one who can keep that act up for a long time.
Talk to me.
About what? You're going away. You're leaving. And I'm staying here. And I'm so happy that you're doing that. But you're gonna have a million things to do. You got so much ahead of you.
Don't talk like that.
It's true. I'm not gonna have nice things, fancy things. It's never gonna happen for me. It's not in the cards for me.
I don't have to go to school, okay?
Yes, you do.
I can stay here.
No. Do you see? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
And you can come with me.
To New York?
Yes.
What am I gonna do in New York?
Be with me.
Yeah. We don't gotta figure all this out tonight, you know. We'll finish out the summer and we'll see what happens.
You saying you want to break it off?
I'm saying we'll see how it goes later on.
Are you breaking up with me?
So notice how it's gone from I can be anything you want me to be to I'm not sure this is going to work out. And that kind of falling in love too fast, that kind of falling in love at first sight, not taking account of any of the realities, trying to just rush into a relationship is usually what makes us have this awkward conversation quite soon after. It may happen 1 month after, it may happen 3 months after, it may even take like 6 months or a year, but it's bound to happen when we have rushed into a relationship without actually even looking and analyzing each other or ourselves. And this all comes from a lack of self-awareness. When someone has a low sense of self-awareness, they may say that they want to become someone or be someone else, or that they're able to adapt. And then all of a sudden they start learning about themselves during the relationship, and now they want something different. And so it's really important that when you're getting in a relationship, especially if you're looking for a serious relationship, that you're asking yourself, who am I? Do I know who I am? Do I know how I want to be in a relationship? And of course, you're going to learn things throughout the whole way, but it's really important that at that time, you are at a similar level of self-awareness to the person that you're about to date or get into a relationship with.
Would you just stay with me?
Stay with you? What for? Look at us, we're already fighting.
Well, that's what we do. We fight. You tell me when I'm being an arrogant son of a bitch, and I tell you when you're being a pain in the ass. Which you are, 99% of the time. I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings. They have like a 2-second rebound rate, and you're back doing the next pain in the ass thing.
So what?
So it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really hard. And we're gonna have to work at this every day, but I wanna do that because I want you. I want all of you, forever, you and me, every day.
Now, I actually love that scene because there's so much reality in it. The tone's super real, even though having that conversation in a less heated moment would probably work. But when he says the words of like, you know, it's gonna be hard work, right? We're gonna fight, we're gonna have to fight for this, but I want all of that because I want you. That's a real understanding of a relationship. Studies show, especially from the Gottman Institute, that understanding how to fight, how to have an argument, how to manage conflict in a relationship is actually one of the key skills in making a relationship last. We think it's date nights, we think it's fancy gestures, we think it's going to a nice restaurant or watching a movie together. And really what it's about is, do we know how to deal with conflict? Because guess what? There are arguments and fights in every relationship. There are challenges in each and every relationship. And every relationship is gonna have its own issues and its own fights and its own arguments. And so recognizing that it's going to be hard, but knowing that someone is worth fighting for is such an important thing to understand when you're getting involved in a relationship. The other thing he says is that I want all of you understanding that it's not only the fun parts. It's not only the parts when everything seems romantic and amazing. There's plenty of parts in a relationship that we may not feel comfortable with. So one of the key things that you want to work on is setting a set of rules and parameters of how you and your partner deal with difficult situations, right? Setting a time and saying, this is when we're going to speak about it. This is how we're going to speak about it. These are the ways in which I want to communicate when we have challenges. When you set that up at a less heated time, you allow yourself to communicate really, really effectively at another time. I really, really hope that you enjoyed the first video in this series. I hope that you're gonna share this and pass this along. And I can't wait to make more content like this where we dive into a movie or a TV show and take a look at the good and bad advice for life, love, and everything else. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe today. If you want even more videos like this one, click on the boxes over here. And oh, by the way, my book is out and I'm so excited. It's called Think Like a Monk and I can't wait for you to get it. Order it now by clicking here and I can't wait to keep making wisdom go viral together.